Right, we'll begin the session now. So let me just reintroduce myself for people who joined late. This is Halima here. I'm the channel acquisition head, and we'll be talking about the Eduabroad CRM, the much awaited, webinar. The last webinar we did was maybe a year ago, and the demand for the technology has increased multifold times, where people companies want to streamline their business, and that's exactly when we launched the CRM, and we have channel partners who are successfully using it, and we want you also to make a benefit out of it and boost your business and take your business to next level. So we will be presenting the Eduabroad CRM today, which will help you in lead management, application process management, agent management, branches management, and marketing automation. So if there are any questions, you can definitely drop in the chat, and we'll try to address it at the end of the session. There will be a specific Q&A session, and we'll be happy to address those questions for you. And next slide, Abhishek. All right. So to begin with, what exactly is this CRM going to help you in your business? We have heard problem statements from market leaders, from industry experts, and from the pioneers in the field of study abroad, immigration, or domestic admissions, that what sort of issues or concerns they feel or they come across when they want to establish their business full-fledged and work seamlessly. They come across situations where the business is losing all the profit. All right, there will be a business loss due to the delayed follow-ups and missed tasks. You can certainly have a lot of leads coming to you, but you may miss out on them just because you did not follow up with them in time, because you know that the industry is definitely full of a lot of study abroad counselors and domestic counselors. For immigration, there are many competitors in the market. So if you are delaying in getting back to your lead, a potential lead, a potential prospect, definitely they will find another alternative. All right, so that happens when you don't have the technology in sync with your process. All right, other concerns that we came across is the customers are not satisfied because they don't know what is the next step of the process, and the staff cannot track all the process that the lead is following. All right, whatever the steps that the lead has to follow in forwarding the documents or staying connected with us. We know that connectivity is extremely important today. Thus clients wants to stay updated on what's happening, but that is definitely not possible with a software which is not in sync with your business, right? So issues like employee productivity, all right, which is less. Unless you have a CRM, the success of any CRM, any technology, depends on how well your staff is using it, because they are the ones who are going to take it to next level, right? So it is, as a company, it is your responsibility, or as a master holder of the company who's running the business, it is important for you to provide your employees a user-friendly software which they can use it just like they use probably Facebook or Instagram, because that is user-friendly. All right. So to ensure that you provide that, you will have, that will help you, where the customer, where your employees will definitely deliver more, the productivity issues will not be there. All right, if the software is not good, then the tasks will be repeated, and there'll definitely be lack of automation. All right, marketing team will have to spend a lot of time and money, as we all know that how important marketing is for any business to kickstart or to stay in business, for that matter. All right, if you don't have an automatic tool, all right, if you don't have a seamless software, then definitely that requires a lot of money and time to manage multiple tools to ensure that you deliver your message to the market, to the audience. All right, and in the end, when we miss out on these things, we will definitely lose the potential leads. All right, and if at all we have our own in-house software, then definitely that comes with a lot of limitations, where you need to have your own staff, where you need to ensure that the whole team is utilizing it, and then keep making changes as there is a requirement. All right, so there is a lot of procedures and steps that are involved if you are going for a software to take your business to next level. So we will be discussing on how Eduabroad CRM will help you ensure that your staff is happy, your leads are happy, your prospects, your clients are happy, all right, and how the business can prosper. So can we go to the next slide, please? All right. So the challenges faced by the industries, all right, I'm sure you all must have been into this industry. Your presence here means that you have already been into this industry, or you're exploring options to kickstart your business, or you are exploring options to take your business to next level. That's exactly why you're present here, right? So I'm sure you must be aware of these issues or concerns that the business, study abroad business, immigration business, or domestic admission business would be facing. Integrated lead management, all right. How far in this era can we maintain the details on a pen and paper or an Excel sheet? How productive will that be? We all know that is time consuming, right? So, integrated lead management, that's one concern. How will you keep generating more and more leads? You cannot do it just by having your leads listed on an Excel sheet, right? You need to have an automated technology to ensure that you generate more leads and you have the lead management integrated, right? Application process management across teams, where the whole team is in sync with the process, where you as a master CRM holder knows that what the other employee is doing, who is looking after a particular lead, and what's the status, all right, to stay in sync, where each team, the application team, the counselors, you as a master CRM holder, the technical team, everybody should know that what exactly is happening with the profile that came to you. So that happens only when there is connectivity between each department. All right. Managing partners, franchisees, branches, channels, or agent management. When you have your own branches, when you have your own franchisee, all right, when you have separate different agents who will be getting you more leads, right? We all work on the commission basis. So, how will you manage different channels? How will you manage different agents? That's another concern the industry is facing. Payouts, definitely when you are into this industry, either you will have your own direct tie-ups, or you may definitely have payouts with one of your company that you're dealing with or processing your applications from, right? So how will you manage? Because definitely it is not one university that you will be processing the application to. There will be definitely lot many universities, countries. So to keep track of what is the payout you're receiving, all right. So to manage payout management is one concern that the industry is facing. Documents. We know how critical documents are in this industry. If the documents are incorrect, if the document we miss out on any important document, then definitely we may lose the file, or it may get rejected. So that will be a counter effect. So how will you manage the documents? Communication management. When the client is coming to you, a student is coming to you to process the application, all right, the student wants to stay updated. Nobody would like to keep chasing you every other day, every next day, asking what's the update, all right. So what if there is an automated system on your CRM where the student will be informed automatically about what is happening? That saves a lot of time, anxiety, and definitely the student will have a lot of concerns and anxiety on what's happening. So that will be addressed. So invoice management, all right, how will you keep track of whatever the invoices you are raising in terms of commissions, in terms of agent payout, all right, managing your leads, everything, all the invoice management can be done on the CRM. So that's another challenge the industry is facing. We know that it can be done, but how is something that the industry is struggling with. So technology adaptation, that is, as I said, the success of every CRM depends on how well your staff is using it. So adapting the technology purely depends on how good and how seamless and how user friendly your software is. So this is another very major concern the industry is facing. So how are we going to address it? You will know it shortly. Next slide, please. All right. So to make it more clear and make it more understandable, we have come up with a solution to definitely answer maybe a little bit of confusion that you may have, which certainly is fair enough to have. All right, whether this is the right thing to have, whether this software will be beneficial for us, how it will be beneficial for us. So let us bring our channel partners to you, where they will be definitely sharing their views. They have been successfully using our Eduabroad CRM, and they will tell you the tale themselves. All right, so just bear with me a few minutes while I connect Mr. Jasdeep Singh, who will be joining us in a minute, and he will be sharing his review on how successfully his team is using it, if they faced any challenges in adapting. All right, so just bear with me for a minute.
Hello.
Hi, Jasdeep, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, Jasdeep. Good evening and a very warm welcome to the webinar. Thank you so much for taking some time out for us. All right. Um,
Yeah.
so, to introduce all of you, this is Jasdeep Singh from Punjab. He's one of our white label channel partners who just recently joined us. And they had to go through a lot of procedures, and I'm sure they must have done a lot of market research before joining us. So, Jasdeep,
Mhm.
want to know that how beneficial you find Eduabroad CRMS for you and your company.
Yeah. Thank you so much for giving the invitation at this seminar. I'm very much happy with your services and the customization almost that I got from you. I'm very much appreciated for your team that has configured to help us with the each and every objectives.
All right, that's really nice to know, Jasdeep. So I just wanted to know, how well is the staff using it? Are they finding it user friendly?
Yeah, it's very user friendly. As simply as they are getting each and every point,
Mm-hmm. So
they are easy to use software.
okay, all right.
At each step, getting the proper information and research that they want.
Mm-hmm. Great. So
Yeah.
if meeting the requirement of your company, have we able to customize it as per your company's requirement and needs?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right. So the staff who is using the software, are they able to connect with the different branches, and all the employees are in sync with what's happening?
Yes, ma'am. There so is first of all the software is very easy to use for the customers
Mhm.
that we don't need to give them a training about how to use and how to work on the software. It's so user friendly, it's so easier, so customization we have done to this our software.
Mm-hmm.
So they are finding it very reliable and very they are giving a strong brand reputation to us.
Okay. So I'm sure you must have been managing leads before the CRM as well.
Yeah.
So do you find it beneficial and easier and automated now to manage all
Yes,
the leads on the CRM?
yeah, it is very automated. First, in my last previous history, last year was much difficult and for difficult to entertain to our customers also. But
Okay.
now at the end,
Mm-hmm.
we have the software which we have customized as per our thoughts, and that is easy to use.
All right. So that's really wonderful. Are you facing any technical glitches or something, or it is seamless to use, like Facebook
Yeah,
or Instagram?
no, no. Till now, I haven't faced any issues. If I had some, I will sure let you know.
Sure, we are here to help you, Jasdeep. Any sort of support and service that you would require from our end. It's really great, grateful to you and Mr. Chawla for joining us. We are really happy to have you on board with us, and
Thank you. Ma'am.
thank you so much for taking time out. And
Most welcome.
thank you for sharing your genuine feedback.
Okay, ma'am. Most welcome.
Take care, Jasdeep. Bye bye. Okay, so for everyone, that was Jasdeep Singh from Punjab, who has different branches in different locations, and they have been successfully using our software. And they had a lot of concerns, the problem statements that I mentioned on the slides earlier, that they're facing difficulty, the employees are not in sync with each other, the departments are not they're not unable to follow up with each other on what's happening with the file and automation. Lot of concerns they had. And when they expressed their requirements, when they mentioned that what exactly they're looking for, we gave it to them exactly what they wanted for their business. All right, so this was one of our domestic clients. We also have our channel partners who are successfully using our CRM in countries like Sri Lanka, UK, and Nigeria, and many other countries. So I'll surely be connecting you to one of our international client as well, Mr. Tarindu Elapola. All right. And I would just request you to bear with me for a minute while I get Mr. Tarindu on call. And he's with us maybe for last 2 years. And his branches in Sri Lanka and UK, they're using it. And it's we'll see how exactly is helping them. We can hear it from him directly. So after the what do you say, the review from Mr. Tarindu, we will be going ahead on how the CRM looks like, a direct demo from our product head. So hi Tarindu, good morning there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you. How are
Hi
you?
Tarindu, how are you? I'm great, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doing all right. It's been a very busy day, to be honest, today. Glad I
Yeah,
managed to fit you guys in.
I'm really grateful that you took time out for us. It really means
No,
a
no, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, honestly, because you guys have been so good to us. So I'm really glad to
lot.
be a part of this.
Yeah, I was just informing our prospects out here, the participants here, that you've been with us for more than a year, and you've
Yeah,
been using our Eduabroad CRM. So we just wanted to hear from you, how exactly has it been? How has it been the journey with us
yeah,
so far?
yeah. That's. Should I start now, or when would you?
Please go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, look. I think it's been a very fluent journey from the very beginning. The communication has been really good. Especially Halima with you. I mean, you've always been very responsive, very attentive to all of our needs. You've always been very accommodating to all of, and we've been very demanding clients too. We've got a
We,
lot of needs, I think, and
I'm
we've bothered
like
quite a
it
bit.
that way.
Yeah, and of course, Mr. Ankit, he's again, incredibly responsive, incredibly accommodating. He's always found very creative ways of finding solutions to all of our problems and our specific needs. Because, what we've realized is, we wanted to operate, and we wanted the software to operate in such a way so that it meets the demands of our business, and it works in a way that sort of suits us. And that's exactly what Mr. Ankit's done. So he's really listened to our needs and our wants, and he's customized the software at every stage, so that it's something that really caters to our needs, and we're really grateful for that. And there's never ever been any sort of reservations, or we've never ever felt like we're bothering you guys in a way, even though we are. You've never made us feel that way, because again, you've been very accommodating to us. So
No
yeah, the journey's been really great with you, and of course, after we started with you, we also learnt about the different services that you offer, and we of course expanded into some of the other services too. So yeah, it's been a really great journey, from the beginning up to now, and it continues to be good, because Mr. Ankit recently, he introduced us to the latest updates in the CRM, and the new version of the software that's being released. And again, that all comes as a part of the package. And Mr. Ankit's always giving us additional training when we need it, when new staff members join. Training is provided for them, and of course, we have constant reach with the team, as and when needed, when problems arise. And of course, at the beginning, we were in contact with you all the time, and as and when we became more and more familiar with the software, I think our needs and wants reduced somewhat, but of course they tend to come up every now and again, and you're always there for us when we need you.
Definitely, we're constantly working towards getting more, updates which can get as close to your requirements as possible. So I'm sure the software has been user friendly for you.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, I think especially what the new software that Mr. Ankit showed us, I think it's even more streamlined and even more user friendly than the existing software. That's very exciting to see. The fact that it's got WhatsApp integration, Gmail integration, all of those things just makes the working life so much easier, because those are all the different applications that we use, and to have them all centralized in the same software makes things a lot easier for us.
Yes, WhatsApp integration is something that even I was surprised when Ankit just told us. So he works like a genie. We tell him the requirement, and he just gets it for us. So Ankit, thank you. I hope you're listening to us.
Oh no, he's gone off.
I'm here only. I'm listening.
Yeah. So thank you. Tarinder is sharing the feedback that he's happy with the Gmail and WhatsApp integration, and it works really well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're really excited to start using the new software. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much, Tarindo. I would not take much of your time. I know you have a hectic schedule there. So thank you so much for taking your time out. It really means a lot to us.
No, absolute pleasure.
Working with you. All right.
Really happy to be a part of this. Thank you very much, and good luck to you guys.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
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 All right, so that was Tarindo from UK, live with us. I'm really grateful that he took time out to give his feedback. Yes, now we, that how the clients are using it, international and domestic both. So now Mr. Ankit Agarwal, who is a product head, he will be presenting you the Eduabroad CRM, how it works and how it can relate to your existing business. So Ankit, over to you.
Thanks, Halima. Okay, great. So, very good evening to everyone. Am I audible?
You are audible.
Perfect.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. So, in this session, I am going to show you the demo of the entire platform, how this new generation, study abroad CRM looks like. So this CRM is ultra customized for study abroad consultants, for domestic admission consultant, for immigration company, and those who are related with the education industry. So it's very much ultra customized. The version what I'm going to show to you, this is a new version. This is a V2 version that we have upgraded all our clients to a new version. So that I'm going to show to you. Let me share my screen. Okay. Once my screen is visible, please let me know. Okay. So first, before giving the demo, let me give you the entire outline of this product. So what exactly we have done in this product is there are multiple stakeholders are there. So when I'm talking about the multiple stakeholders, they'll be the students who are approaching to you. So students will be, or the candidates will be the one stakeholder. Then you as a company will be the second stakeholder, and within your company there may be multiple branches, and within the branches there may be multiple counselors will be there. So that will be the second stakeholders. Then the third stakeholder will come if you are having any agent partners, you are having any franchisee partners. So that will be the third stakeholder, right? And the fourth stakeholder will be the university, right? So put together in this, any of the education domain, majorly these will be the four stakeholders, okay? In the main part, then there can be multiple subsets. So what we have done in this platform is we have brought all these stakeholders together under one platform so that every stakeholder will be having the complete transparency, what's happening on their file, starting from a lead that's coming until end. Whatever work is going on throughout the process is available in the platform. So I'm going to divide this session in two parts. First, I'm going to show you the platform from the counselor point of view or from the company point of view, like the platform what you will be using it. Then the second part, I'll show you the platform for your agents point of view, what the control agents will be having and how their platform will look like. And then I'll show you from the student point of view, if you're having the candidate and you want to provide a separate login to a student where they can upload the documents or they can track the application, all these things they can do it off. Okay, so I'll divide this presentation in the 3 parts. First, before starting the demo, first and most important thing, this entire platform will come with a white labeling. So when I'm saying the white labeling, throughout the platform, it will display only and only your company branding, including the URL. So in our URLs or neither inside any other place, our company branding will come. It will be 100% white label. So when you are reaching to your students or when you are reaching to your franchises or when you are reaching to your agents, right, they will consider this is your developed CRM. Okay, so this entire platform will be hosted in the cloud. This will be very highly secure kind of a platform. We use the same security mechanism that's used in the banking system. So all the data will be encrypted data. There won't be any chances of the leakage of the data. It will be encrypted and it will be the white label platform, and it will come with the Google securities, SSLs, and database encrypton. So all these things are taken care of. Okay. So in this way, because I'm using my platform, that's the reason it's showing my link. Okay. So counselors need to type their login ID and password to open the master CRM. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. So once we open the CRM, it looks like this. The good part and the best part of this platform is this entire platform will work in a way you want your platform should work. So this entire platform will be customized or configured as per your process. So the first most important step in the platform is it need to go in the settings, okay, and need to define your process. So there's an option in the settings called lead settings. Once you go over there and you need to sketch your process over there. Say for example, when the leads are coming, it will pass through multiple stages like not interested, interested, follow-up, recommendations pending, recommendations given, documentations pending, documentations given, visa application filed, visa pending. So whatever stages are there, or possibility stages are there, one file or one lead will go through. You need to draw all these things over here. Say for example, documents submitted. This is one-time configuration. Documents pending. Recommendations given. Okay. Then visa process started. So whatever you want to define as per your process, you can define simple and just press submit. Once you press submit, then immediately you will find all these things are added over here. Then whatever critical parameters are there, you just need to make it yes. Yes, yes, this is a critical parameter. This is a critical parameter for me that I wanted to see any given moment of time. Just press yes. So once you press yes, and I go to your CRM, you can see your entire CRM is customized based on your process, how many visa process started, documents pending, and all these things. It started from here. Okay. So any of the CRM, the first and most important thing is leads. Okay. So in this platform, you will find the complete lead integration in a single platform. How? I'll start with that. There's an option called add leads, where you can bring the leads in a single platform from a multiple ways. Either you can add one lead one by one, name, email, phone, location. If it's not there, you can leave it blank. Source like Facebook, walk-in, or whatever way you are getting the lead, you can define over here. If you are having the bulk leads or you are sourcing the leads from the multiple sources and you want to upload in one go, then you can upload the leads in the one go. Okay, so one template is there. Once you're uploading, all that leads will come in your centralized lead management system, right? Apart from that, if you want to create a multiple sources to generate the leads and fetch it in your CRM, then multiple options are there. You can create unlimited landing pages in the platform like view, and you can create one program. You can write the title, image, and you can design the landing page. And once you design the landing page, you can also define over here whatever leads are coming from this landing page should go to this person. So that also you can define here, and you can see the page. Automatically one page is created. This is one dummy page what I have created, okay, where user will fill his name, email, phone, location, and contact us, and automatically that lead will come in your centralized system. So you can create unlimited landing pages in the platform that can be connected to your Facebook campaigns, with your LinkedIn, with your Google ads, or WhatsApp, or multiple ways. So in this way, you can create the landing pages. Second thing is that I'm sure many of you must be knowing about the forms, right? You must be using the Cognito forms. So if you want to design your own forms, okay, you can create an unlimited forms, or you can design your own forms. Like I'm writing the form name, say Humber admission, or just designing one or application form. Say for example, application form or admission form that you can give to the student. Admission form heading is admission form. If any description is there, you can write it off. Form is created, and you can add the questions in this form. How you want the questions, like first question will be add name, okay, then it will come like whatever way you want to design the form. The entire form can be designed within the platform itself. So you can create an unlimited form creation. You can do it off. If you're dealing the admissions for multiple university, or you are in the domestic admission and you are you want applications creations for certain university, right? You can create the application forms over here, either the normal application forms or multiple application forms, or some your own form you want to convert, your physical form you want to convert online. So all these things you can do over here. Unlimited forms you can create over here, right? And you can see also how many leads has come in that particular form, right? And you can do the automations also. If any lead has come in this form, automatically transfer to this department. All these things you can do in the forms creation. So what are the multiple ways? Either one-on-one ad leads, bulk ad leads. You can create a multiple landing pages. You can create a unlimited forms. All that way, what will happen? All these leads will come to your centralized lead management system. All that leads will be lying over here, right? You can see here, all the leads will come over here. After that, now leads has come over here. Now your team is having the discussion with them, and they want to do some follow-up, or they want to write their own remarks after speaking to them, or as the lead is passing to the multiple stages, you want to write your own comments on that lead. Simple. You can just change the status from drop down. Yes, I have started the visa process for this student. Remind me on this date. Okay. And visa application submitted. So whatever process you are doing it off, you can do over here. And you want system to remind you on 19th. System will remind you on the 19th related to the visa. And you can just click on the end task. Simple. Now system will be keep on reminding you on that day related to the visa part. Okay, you supposed to do the visa on 19th. Just for the showing purpose, I have put the backdated so that I can show you on this part. I hope this is clear. If you wanted to see in the real time, okay, Ankit, I have created a multiple task. I wanted to see all those tasks or events what I have created to the students, and that's delayed more than say 5 days. Simple. Just right here, show me all those students I supposed to speak or I supposed to do that task, but it's already 5 days delayed. Just write 5 and enter. It will show you all the tasks. Okay, for this student, I have set one task. Okay. This is the task for this student I have set, and this is a 28 days delayed. I have not done this task. This is 32 days delays. I have not done this task, right? So you can see simply over here, and you can see whatever tasks are delayed, right? All these things you can see simply over here. Now, on this particular case, you may be doing many activities, right? Like documents, his application form, and so many things you will be doing. All that things will be coming under actions. Once you click on the actions, okay, so below first you can see whatever the discussions you had from a day that lead has come till today. It will show you all the history over here. As of now, because there is only one history I have created, it's showing only one. Otherwise, it will show you on what date, what discussion happened, what was the status, what was the next follow-up date, whether I did that work on time or not time. All these things are recorded over here. After that, I'm sure all of you must be having certain questions or certain form that you fill it up. Same way here also, one sample form I have created over here for this company or for the testing platform profiling. So whether you are looking admission for the bachelor's program, master's program or doctoral program, say student says I am looking for the bachelor's program, just click on the bachelor's, and this is a dummy form that we have created. Okay, you can design your own forms. Okay, so now here I have asked which year intake you are looking at. Say I am looking intake for the Jan 2022. My score in the 10th class say is 80%. Sorry, 80%. 12th class, yes, I have completed. My 12th score is say 70%. Subjects I had PCMB, board, CBSE board. I am not having any IB board. Year of the past, 10th class say 2018, 12th class say 2020, no backlog. Okay. Education gap, no gap. Have you taken IELTS any exam? No. Work experience? No. Any IELTS or anything you have given? If given, define the score. Otherwise, not appeared. This is a dummy form what I have created. Individual IELTS score? No. SAT score? Any budget constraint student is having? Any country, whatever countries he want? USA, UK. Previous visa rejection? No. Travel history? No. Course is looking at, say, business management, and specialization, say, global business, right? Any university in mind? No, you need to recommend the university. I am looking for degree program and my expectation is good college with scholarship. So either counselor can fill this form, but if you want a student to fill this form, when I go upside, there's one link is created. You can see here one link. Just click on this link or copy and send to the student. Then a student can also fill this form. You don't need to fill it up. So either student is having his own page where student can fill the form, or if counselor wanted to fill these details, counselor can fill these details. It's up to you. And press end exam over here. Once end exam is done, automatically one report is ready. You can see here the report. Once I click on the report, so it will show the details, whatever form details I have filled. You can see here preferred intake 2022. So for counselor's reference, his entire profile is created of this student, and counselor can see before providing the counseling all his form. He can see it off. Everything can be seen here. It can be downloadable also. And if you want, like I don't want to waste time on the bad profile and you want to give some weightage on the file, you can do that thing. System will also indicate how good is that file or how good is that lead and how much time you should spend on that particular lead. So in this way, complete a form is integrated that either student or counselor can fill it up. If documents need to be uploaded, click on the documents where this is the default checklist. You can create your own list where either student or counselor can upload all these documents can be uploaded over here. So they can upload all the documents over here or counselor can upload. If counselor wanted to give certain recommendations like college's recommendations, so click on the add recommendations. After the counseling, you want to provide certain recommendation. So we have given a multiple options for the recommendation. First option is we are those participants in this webinar who have come for the study abroad CRM point of view. So we are having a centralized library where all the college information is available over here. Say I wanted to see the colleges for data science. I'll just search for the data science and select the country. Around 22 plus country colleges information is available. Say UK. And automatically below information will come all the colleges who are offering the data science, and just select the colleges like add milestones, all these things, colleges. You can just shortlist from here where all the information, including the fees, link, all this thing information is available here. Now, whatever colleges, so this is one way you can shortlist the colleges from here. If you don't want to shortlist the colleges from our library and you have your own list, you can also upload your own list. It will give the preference to your list. Or you don't want to do both the things. You want to give the recommendation in fly. There's the other option, add other recommendation. You can just write here, these are the colleges for you, these are the, or you can just paste it, just for you, and below you can write like Amity, or you can write Humber College Canada, or India, whatever you want to write, you can write over here and add, as simple as that possible. Now whatever recommendations I have given to the student, you can mail also to him. Automatically student will get everything, recommendations with your branding and your email, and you can also download the report. Now once I download the report now, okay, I can see previously it was his profile. Now after his profile, whatever colleges I have shortlisted, all these colleges are documented in a single report. It is documented, okay. And if I have given certain other recommendations, that other recommendations are also added, like on 22nd July, this is what I have given. So you can insert multiple pages. So from a day that lead has come until end, whatever work is going on, every single thing is documented over here under the add recommendations over here. If you wanted to generate some invoice, you can generate the invoice from the platform, like service name and some amount you are charging now and some amount you are charging after 3 months, and you want system to remind you after 3 months, so that everything you can do over here and system will remind you. So invoicing you can do from here. Communication. Now this is a very, very advanced functionality over here. So when I'm talking about the communication, there can be any way of the communication, like your channel partner or your franchisee wanted to communicate or want to give the ticket, want to raise a ticket to you, one option. Or you want to communicate something to your franchisee, or you want to communicate something to the student, or you want to communicate something to your internal other department. Whatever way communications you want to do it off, you can do it off. Just simple, compose, okay, mail to, system will ask you whether to the student, whether whatever employees names are there or channel partners names are there, it will come by default. You can select this mail is for this person and this person, okay. You can select all this thing. Subject, documents you need to submit, documents need to be submitted, okay. You can write the content over here, you can attach the document if anything is there, and just press submit. Automatically mail will be sent to all that people, mail will be sent, okay. So in this way, between the platforms or between the master platform, the sub CRMs, student, all these communications can happen, and you all that communications will be coming in the same CRM. You can see what are the communications happen regarding this student in a single panel. So it will be coming like 1, 2, 3, 4, on this date this discussion happened, on this date this discussion happened. All this will be happening in the CRM itself. There's one more thing we have done over here, specifically those who are using the Gmail. So we have synced your personal Gmail account in your CRM. Just click over here, Gmail sync. Once you click on your Gmail sync, whoever has logged in the CRM, their Gmail will open with the complete thing. So you can send emails straight away from your CRM. Your complete Gmail account is pre-synced in your CRM. So if you're having the 20 Gmail accounts, automatically when they're opening, their Gmail account only will open, so that mail will go from your Gmail account. So all this communication can happen from the platform. So task management, profile management, documentation, recommendations, invoicing, or if you wanted to attach a multiple forms, then form responses. As of now, I have not created any multiple forms for this student. You can create a multiple forms over here, and that can be done. If you want to send a WhatsApp communication to the student, just click on the WhatsApp and write your message. You can send the WhatsApp communication also to the student. So by default, email will be integrated and WhatsApp will be integrated. So communications can happen seamlessly from the platform, and everything is documented over here. Apart from that, if you are having a process like one department will do certain tasks, second department will do certain tasks, and third department will do certain tasks. Now, two ways you can configure. By default, a person who is the primary owner of that lead, okay, only can see that lead or only that file, okay. But if you want multiple members are working on that file, then you can select the files and you can click on the forward and you can select the department. Like consider Ankit 2 is the second department, select that one and forward lead. So what will happen automatically? You can see this file, these other 3 departments are working on this file. One department started working on the 4th July, second department working on 22nd July, and third department work on the 22nd July. So you can select and forward to the other department. The same process you can do the automation also. Ki whenever any file I am working on, right, automatically should be transferred to my branch, should automatically transfer to this department. So once I am coming in the automation segment, I'll show to you. In that case, you don't need to transfer. System will automatically identify, will automatically transfer to that particular department. If you're dealing in the multiple departments or multiple branches, kind of a hierarchy kind of a system. So in that way, this thing will work over here. Okay. Upside, if you wanted to see the branch wise or employee wise the status, select over here. Okay, what Sunil is doing, just select the Sunil and press filter. You'll come to know Sunil is having 3 leads. These are the 3 leads, and Sunil, 1 lead is a 3 days delayed. Okay, he has not done from 3 days, he has not done. Okay, let me see Nikhil. Nikhil is doing properly. There's no pending task, and Nikhil is doing work properly. So by default, it will show all. And while selecting, it will show the employee specific or that franchisee specific or that branch specific data. It will show to you. Okay. When you just open your CRM, it will also show how many leads or how many files you are managing over here. How many are the pending tasks? Pending task means that you're supposed to do, you fixed the reminder, but you have not done it off. Once you click on the pending task, so 3 days delayed, 28 days delayed, and 32 days delayed. These are 3 tasks that you're supposed to do, but you have not done so far. So you can clear your task. Unread communications, like either your franchisee or student has sent certain communication to you that so far you have not reverted back or so far you have not acknowledged. So as of now, it's 0. So once the count is coming, immediately it will show the files what you are handling. Your franchisee or your branch or your student has sent certain communication related to that file. Once you revert back, it will become 0. Otherwise, it will show how many communication are pending or you have not. Say they have sent to you, sir, I have uploaded documents, but so far you have not acknowledged. So it will show over here. Okay. Remaining are the recommendations given, documents pending, visa process started. So this entire thing you can customize or you can configure over here. Moving to the next part, we have given you option over here, sub CRM settings. Now, when I'm going to the sub CRM settings, you can create an unlimited sub CRMs, whether for your agents, your branches, your franchisees. So hierarchy goes like this. You are a company, you are having the multiple branches. So one CRM will be for your branch. You'll be having multiple employees under that branch. So you'll map multiple employees under one branch. So one branch can see everything. Employee can see only their part. You are having the agents. So agent can see only their files. You can see all the files. So here you can create a unlimited CRM, just that franchisee or employee name, username, password, and select from here whether that's an internal employee or that's an agent or that's a branch over here and submit. Once you do that thing, automatically for that branch, separate login for the student of that branch or that franchisee, and the separate sub CRM for that branch will automatically be created. Just click here, send email. So that franchisee, branch or employee will receive their platform credentials through email, using which they can access the platform. Okay. So in this way, you can create the complete hierarchy, how employees will be mapped to the branch or how one dedicated person will be assigned to the franchisee. That I'll just show you in a while after a few minutes. There's one more thing. There's an option called the settings. Now, if you want, if you're giving a CRM or sub CRM to your agent and there is an arrangement with your sub agent, whatever revenue I'm going to get, you will get 70% of that. Okay. You can do that micro level customization over here. By default, it will not show the any payouts to your agents. But if you want to show the payouts, just make it yes and define here like a 50%. So once you are uploading your payout list in the platform, you can see the actual list, but your franchisees or to whom you're defining over here, they will see only 50%. Say Humber College gives 10% and you defined here 50%. In your CRM, you will see 10%. In their CRM, they will see the 5%. So in this way, you can do these settings, or you can do the further customizations, what they should able to see, or what block to franchisees or for the employees. So all that things you can do from these settings, isn't it? So the best part is you can create as many as you want. You can create all these things. You can create under sub CRM. You can create unlimited landing pages, right? You can do one-time your invoice configurations where your invoices, your bank account details will auto fetch. You can create your forms and your study abroad assessments, okay? Lead settings, triggers. This is called the automations. Now the purpose of CRM is to reduce your work, right? For that, you can do many automations that once you set in the platform, CRM will work exactly like same way. Say for example, I want to define one logic in the CRM, like document space trigger. If a student is uploading any document, automatically transfer file to this CRM. So if a student upload or any counselor upload a document, automatically it will transfer to that one. If you want to configure, if there's a separate department who will start work after the documents received, you can configure over here. Or say sub CRM based. Say for example, this is a testing kind of a thing is mentioned, but still I'll guide you. Consider Ankit testing is a branch. Okay. So if say this branch is there, okay, and all these people assigned to this branch. So it means whatever activities they are doing, Ankit 2 employee, Ankit 3 or Nikhil, right? Map it to this branch and add trigger. So what will happen is whatever work Ankit is doing, that file will be automatically mapped to that particular branch. You don't need to manually forward, no need. So if this thing happens, then these employees are mapped to this branch. That can be done over here. Or status wise. So if you are having the multiple status, say for example, whenever I am selecting visa process started, immediately transfer this profile to the visa department. Say Sunil is the person who handles the visa, Sunil. So what will happen whenever the counselor select visa process started, automatically that file will be transferred to that department. So automatically see whatever rules you're defining the system, all these configurations one by one we will do for all of you. We'll provide the trainings to you. One time we will configure, and for the next time we'll also guide you how you can do the changes over here. So the complete automations you can do over here, or like the lead distribution trigger if you want to do. Say for example, if I'm getting any lead from Delhi, Gurgaon, Haryana, automatically transfer that leads to this salesperson, because this salesperson handles all that leads. Or if any lead I am getting from the entire South India, automatically transfer that thing to this person. So in that way also you can do the ultra customization. If while filling the lead, he is filling Delhi, Mumbai or these locations, automatically transfer to this person. So in this way, multiple triggers you can send and you can do the geocoding over there. So system will identify and automatically transfer the leads to that particular department. I hope this point is clear. So in this way, you can add multiple leads over here. Moving next, there is a complete email automations and email designing you can do within the platform. How? There is something called the marketing email automations. This is one time you need to set whenever any new lead is entered, send a welcome email from our company side. So you can click here, any new lead enter, send a welcome mail to a student and send a welcome mail to my franchisee or to the student also. So you can create the welcome emails over here, okay? Or you can define multiple triggers, status based trigger. If whenever I am selecting visa process started, automatically send an email to the student saying that your visa process is started. You can define the multiple emails triggers over here. System will automatically send that email. Or say for an example, you want to create just an email template, like you create for the bulk emailers or say if you want to design a template, you can create a template over here. You can write the template name. And after that, we also have given the template designing tool. This is a design template. You can click on the design template. Okay, just need to click over here. Okay, one-time authentication, it will ask for the designing. And after that, you can design the templates within the platform. Okay. So it's a drag and drop kind of a tool is there, so that you can design the entire template a way you want to design. You can just drag and drop the tool over here. And in this way, I want one column, and whatever way you want to design the template, and you can publish the template over here. Okay. So you can design, say, welcome a template, or this template, that template, whichever templates you want to define. You can define the templates over here. And after that, if you want to send the bulk emailers on that template, right, click on the view. All the students send this template mailer. You can send the bulk emailers from the platform, and you can design the templates for all these things you can do from the platform itself. You don't need to buy a separate form designing tool. You don't need to buy a separate template designing tool. You don't need to buy a separate lead management tool. All these things are integrated in the same platform. You can do all these things from here. Moving quickly to the next part. Okay. Okay. So if you're a company who handles multiple products, Ankit, I'm not only in the study abroad, I'm having multiple products. Can I handle the same CRM, my multiple products? Say, for example, I'm having IELTS training, or I'm having domestic admission, I'm having some coaching classes institute, I'm having, say, some preparatory institute. So I wanted to map to a lead, like he's interested for these kind of a product. I deal in 10 products, say, for example. So for that, first, what you need to do, you need to go to the text column, text, and you need to define your products over here, like IELTS or coaching or whatever products you are having, multiple products. You can define your multiple products over here. So whenever your counselor is speaking, okay, so after that, counselor, after speaking to the student, can market for the multiple products, like text. This student I spoke, he's interested for coaching, IELTS, and he's not interested for this thing. You can just do this thing and add text. So what will happen is, now you know this person is interested for these two products. Now down the line, if you want to filter, show me all the students who are interested for IELTS also. Just click on the IELTS and press filter. It will show you all those students who are interested for the IELTS. So in this way, if you are having the multiple products, you don't need to have a multiple separate CRMs. You don't need to buy it off. Same CRM will help you out to manage your multiple services and multiple products. You just need to define over here in the text what are the products and services you are having. Or say you are a company where you are not having your direct tie-ups. Some you are having your direct tie-ups, and some you are giving to some other companies, say Apply Board or some other companies. You can create the text. And you can define, okay, this application I am giving to, say, for example, this particular company, okay, and tag it off. So you know at the end of a day, how many applications you have given to company A, how many applications you have given to company B, how many applications you have given to company C. So from a drop down, all their names will come. You can just filter and you'll get a clear idea how many applications you have given to each and every company you have given. That entire thing easily you can see, and if you want, you can you can export also if you want. So all these things you can do from the platform. Agent will be having the separate CRM. Okay, looks like slightly like this, but they can see only their files and with the limited control. If you are having your own tie-ups, you can just upload in platform one time. Okay, and you can define if you want, okay, what are the colleges you are having the tie-up and how much payout you are going to get it off, or that tie-up with third party, you can write their name also. So how this will help you out in your CRM, you can prepare a master tie-up list. So what will happen if you are having a franchisee and they say, sir, I also wanted to see the tie-up. In their CRM also, they can see the tie-up, but they can see only those payout, what the configuration you are doing. Say, here you have mentioned 10%. In their CRM, they will see 5%, whatever you have configured, right? So in this way, transparency will be built throughout your platform, and they can see the payout structure and everything they can see from here. So these are the solutions available from the CRM point of view. As I mentioned to you, there will be the student panel also will be there. I'll show you quickly the student panel now. So this is from your functionalities from your counselor dashboard point of view. Okay, they can move to the multiple departments also. When it comes on the student side, so there'll be dedicated landing page will be created for all of you. Okay, that is for the students point of view. Students can come over here, start study abroad profile. Student can create the account. That lead will come directly to your CRM. I'm just doing one dummy account. This can be customized also. Okay. After that, student can fill, I'm looking for bachelor's, master's, doctorate, whatever form you are designing it of. Okay, your form will come over here. So remaining, like he can do like this thing he can do. After that, the college recommendations, he can see whatever colleges he want, right? If you want to block the colleges for the student, where you don't want, student should able to search the colleges. Student cannot see the search the colleges. But if you want to keep it open, Ankit, I want to give a search option to the student where they will come, they will shortlist the colleges, they will apply, and I'll get the application straight away in my CRM. Possible. So same way search option will be there for the student as well. Student can upload the documents over here, whatever checklist you are giving to them. So if you want to divide into two pieces like application based documents or visa based documents, you can do so. So documents uploadation, student can do it off. We are having one more unique tool specifically for study abroad companies and the immigration company, that's called the SOP maker. This you can use for generating more leads also, and you can provide free of cost to the student SOP maker, where student or counselor can click on the SOP maker. System will ask for which university you want to write the SOP. Say I want to write the SOP for Humber College. Course is Global Business Management related this thing, graduation. Start your first SOP. So once this is done, system will ask you certain question where the student need to answer, like how your interest is developed for this thing, write about your academic background, write about your experience, about extracurricular, specify why you want to pursue this course, write something about the curriculum, and they can find here curriculum. For every question, system will also give the tips how they need to write the answer of that question for that college. Once they click, system will say you need to write in this format. Don't copy paste, but student can write over here using the hints over here, the tips. Right inside, system will also calculate how good SOP you are writing. So any SOP that's above 75% is considered good. System will check the spelling mistakes, plagiarism, everything, and then student can click on the next and publish their SOP automatically. PDF copy, proper format SOP will be created. And if student want the multiple SOPs, create new. Again, he don't need to write from the beginning. Automatically it will be copied. Student just need to change the university name, course name, and slightly modification. And in this way, multiple SOPs student can create. So this will be a fantastic tool that you can offer to the students to generate the leads also, like SOP maker, or this can be connected to your website also. So a student can write the SOPs, upload the documents, or like any centralized application portal, if a student wanted to track centralized, whatever communication you are giving to the student can be seen centralized also. Whatever work is done on their application, like application submitted on this date, visa submitted on this date, every single thing student can see and can communicate to you also. So all these things student can do. We also have connected, this is again lead generation mechanism. We also have connected some basic English proficiency test where student can click here and can write the basic English proficiency and generate the report. So this will indicate how good a student is for English proficiency, and based on that, you can suggest whether student need to go for IELTS training or not. Okay, so that's connected over here. There is one more service, but that's chargeable separately. We also have attached over here a psychometric career assessment. If a student is confused among multiple career options, should I go for MBA, should I go for data science, or shall I do different courses? A student can do a psychometric assessment and one report will be generated. That report will help a student to find out which course will be suitable for the student if a student is confused among multiple career options. So this is industry's first tool that comes with integrated career assessment within the study abroad or immigration or education. So in the same way for India, if a student is confused MBA or say any other course, say for abroad, so student can select over here and can select the stage over here. Like I'm a 12th class student or graduate, okay, and can complete the assessment. So I'm with PCM group and complete the assessment, and one report will be generated that will help more to the student which career option will be more suitable. So rather than going in detailing, just to outline to you, there'll be counselor dashboard for every master dashboard. For every counselor, there'll be the dashboard. There'll be the agents dashboard will be there. There'll be the student dashboard will be there, where you can manage completely end-to-end kind of a thing. Bulk emailers, WhatsApp will be pre-integrated with the platform. If in your website there already forms are already there, that forms also will be connected with the CRM, so leads will come in the centralized. So all these things are bundled and many more that I couldn't show you. That probably I'll take in the Q&A kind of a session. So all these things are bundled in a single platform. Okay, Halima, over to you.
Can you hear me? You're not audible to me, Ankit.
You can continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Abhishek, share the screen.
Thank you so much, Ankit. That was really a very informative and wonderful session. I'm sure many of our participants had a lot of doubts, and I have even received a lot of questions personally. All right. So thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. It was informative, and the software is really amazing. Exactly what I may also even prefer if I have my own, immigration or study abroad business. So, in line with the demonstration that is done by Mr. Ankit, I will be letting you know on what will be the important deliverables that you will be getting from our end. All right. So there are 24 in one essentials that you can see here on the slide. All right. You will be getting the unlimited leads management. For example, no matter if you're getting 100 students or 200 students or more or less, you can manage all the leads on your CRM. You don't have to worry about running out of space or getting out of sync. And you will be getting unlimited sub CRM and user login credentials. Right. For example, as informed in the demo, that as a master CRM holder, you may not want to share all the information with your agents and your staff. All right. So we will give you sub CRM where you can choose on the kind of access that you would want to provide to your agents and your employees. So we will have unlimited sub CRMs for you and separate login and credentials for all your staff members and agents. And you can track the status of the file and you can manage the files. All right. For example, you can know the status of what is happening, which department is working on the files, and what would be the next step. Everything will be tracked in the software. And we will be giving you an assessment tool as well, which is a part of the CRM, all right, where you can assess the students. For example, if you have your counselors, all right, maybe many of them are experienced, but maybe many of them are not. So it's always a tough task to decide which student to process the application. Should we go ahead or not? All right, so let's the software decide. All you have to do is just put in the details of the students and see if the student is even eligible to study abroad or not. All right. So the technology will do the assessment for you and will let you know what is the percentage of the student, the eligibility, what is the eligibility percentage of the student to study further in abroad. So the milestone report will give you the details of the profile weightage, and it will also have the list of universities that you and your counselor and the student discuss in detail. All right. All that will be listed in the milestone report, which you can certainly download and share it with the student as a hard copy or a soft copy. Integrated lead management system. All right, you will have an integrated lead management system where you can manage all your leads, lead duplicacy check and tracking. For example, if the same student is registering with you again and again, or through two different counselors, or through two different agents, then that will be tracked and the system will notify you if it is a duplicate lead, to avoid duplication of work and any sort of complication later. All right. Campaign pages creation. And yes, on duplicacy, I would also want to say that saves a lot of time if there is a check on duplicacy, because if at all there are two agents processing the same applications, then even the approval from the university becomes difficult. All right, it can be rejected. So even that can be taken care of by this tracking. Campaign pages creation. You can create as many campaigns as you want. All right, and you can put it on social media to let the audience know that what exactly the campaign that you're running. And at the same time, you can definitely have multiple campaigns as well. All right, and you can add photos into the campaign to make it look more attractive. And definitely we know that the kind of audience that we are targeting, all right, they would definitely like the digital campaigns that we run. It should be attractive, all right, and catchy, so you can certainly do that. And lead forms creation. You can have the lead forms creation through the software. You can manage the database of all the colleges, all right, and on the CRM, so that you don't have to go to every time on different websites to get the information. All right, you will have the data available on your CRM, where you can discuss with the student and suggest them the universities. All right, we know that this industry, the major and very important aspect in this industry is payouts. That's what the industry is sustaining on, isn't it? So how will you manage the payouts? You may be dealing with one of the company for certain payouts, maybe with another as a freelancer for some other payouts. All right, but with the help of the software, you can manage all your payouts on the same platform. All right, it's a hassle-free payout management. Invoice management, when the student comes to is with you counseling, and you will be definitely giving them the milestone report, processing the applications. If there is a fee, you will have to raise invoices to your students, to your staff, to your agents. All right, and if you're directly dealing with the universities, you can definitely raise all these different set of invoices and manage your invoices as well on the CRM. So this platform will be also beneficial, like as a master CRM holder. All right, you cannot be with the staff all the time, right? But still you may want to be in sync with and stay updated with what is happening, what the staff is doing. All right, whatever the files are coming to you, if that has been taken care or not. If employee A is performing well, how about employee B? So all that will be taken care of or will be there on MIS. You can definitely download the MIS and get the information on what the employee. Sorry about that. So, counselor recommendations, you can have the counselor recommendations on the CRM. And I just want to get back to the MIS here, where that knowing the performance of the employees are very important, the status of the leads are very important. So we understand how critical this would be. And as a B2B company, we know the importance of the above points that we have mentioned here. So considering the challenges that we came across, we have developed the feedbacks that we have received from our channel partners like Tarindu or Jasdeep and many other, for Amit for that matter. So we, came up with these solutions with the repeated feedbacks. And if at all you also have some concerns, or if you also want us to come up with a few more essentials in it, we will definitely do that to ensure that the software works seamlessly. So counselor recommendations is also possible. You can manage documents, you know that what important role it plays in this industry, right? Whether you're processing it for domestic, international, or immigration, in all the three industries, it is extremely critical. So you can manage all the documents. You don't have to manage it in a file and lose it. All right, it's a cloud based software, so it will be on the cloud and everyone will have access to it. Marketing automation, you can send bulk emails, create campaigns, and do the marketing automation through this software, where you can reach out to a larger audience through that. All right, task automations, for example, if there are 100 students with you, how will you remember whose application is due, whose visa is due, or whose SOP is due, right? So to ensure none of the tasks are missing, you can schedule and prioritize the task. All right, and make sure that none of the tasks are missed. It will come as a reminder, as a bell icon, and you can follow up the tasks on the set date and time based on the priority. All right, and standard event mails and notifications, as I said, you can send bulk emails from the software. Unlimited abroad study assessment reports, the milestone report which we discussed. All right, and our existing channel partners, they do charge for these milestone reports from the students. However, it is absolutely free of cost as a part of deliverable to all of you. All right, you can generate as many reports as you want to. All right, and you will be getting the sub CRM for networking and affiliates. Definitely, like I said, agents and employees can use it, and it will be a completely white label platform where you do not have to worry about I don't want the other people to know that which company is back end support for us. All right, we can completely white label the platform with your brand name, your details, your locations. All right, even your own employees would not know that who exactly has given this technology to you. All right, and 10,000 emailers is the available limit that you will get, and 10 GB of space is what you will be getting to manage all the data on the software. All right, so these are the 24 in 1 essentials. There is a lot more to it. When you get trained, you will learn, you will know about it. All right, but this is the 24 in 1 essentials that is a part of commitment, a deliverable to all of you. All right, to all the people who are signing up with us. So next slide please, Abhishek. uh, Ankit, I hope you're ready, because there are a lot of questions here from many of our aspirants present here. So I'll be addressing each one of them. All right.
Sure, Halima. Go ahead, please.
All right. We have a question here from Harvinder. Seems to be a very interesting one, which is college university courses library. Do you have a database for that?
Yes. So as of now, we are having a huge database of around 20 plus countries that's available in our platform. Okay, so if you want to utilize our database, you can use our database. If you want hybrid model where our database, your database, both, that's also possible. So by default, we are giving our entire library intact within the platform, where all the colleges information, fees, and other stuff, all this information is pre-integrated in the platform.
That's right. So basically, the kind of technology that it would take maybe for about 2 or 3 years for you to get to, it is readily available, and we are giving it to you so that you can start using it along with the updated database. All right. So we have another question from, do you provide course library, from Priyanka?
Yes, so that's what I answered. Yes. So we are having the colleges, course, both the library available. So you can see college wise also, you can search a course wise also. All this information is available in the platform.
All right. So we have another question from Chirag Joshi. University and college course database is how much punctual to availability?
Okay, I think his question is related with the accuracy of the information,
Exactly.
right? So basically, what we do update the platform in every 6 months. This college's information. But having said that, we also have given information. We also have given the option to you if you also want to update certain information, or if some college or say particular course is not available in our database, you can also insert that thing from your side as well. So that option also is already given.
All right. I hope, Chirag, you got the answer for that. We have few more questions from Pooja here. How many sub CRMs can we get, and will the data be safe?
Yes. So these are two questions. So first question is how many sub CRMs you can create. So you can create a unlimited sub CRM. There is no cap. You can create branches, counselors, agents, whatever sub CRMs you want to create, at whatever hierarchy you want to create within the organization, you can create unlimited. But the only limitation is we do provide by default a 10 GB space. So 10 GB space is a huge space from the server point of view, or MySQL point of view, that will handle more than 50 lakhs records or more than that, and the processing that many records. Okay, so there is no limitation on the sub CM's front or the user logins front. Second thing is on the database security. So I'll give this answer in the 4 parts. So this entire platform, okay, we are using very high level security. Point number one, we are not using any public lines. This entire data transmission happens only in the private lines. So we are having the private IPs. So no public transmission happens of this entire database. Point number one. Point number two, all the SSH and SSL, both the securities are enabled. Point number three, this entire data, we are providing the encrypted format. So this data is not saving in our servers in the raw format, it's saving in the encrypted format. So if somebody hacks or anybody do, they can't do anything with this data. This is a 64-bit encrypton we are using. Platform will come with 100% white labeling. It means starting from the beginning till end. Throughout the platform, it will display your URLs, it will display your brandings throughout the platform. We give the platform with pre-installed SSLs and pre-installed the Google next version latest database security plugin, captchas, and the backend plugin. So that also pre-installed will come within the server. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Ankit, for that. I hope that is clear for Pooja. So, will you train us if there are new updates on software? We have it from Vinay.
Yes. So first, when we are giving the platform to you, first thing is we'll be having a meeting with you to understand your process. So that first time we do pre-configure this platform as per your process, and then the mass training will be conducted online for you as well as for entire staff. After that, if any new functionality is done, that also will be trained from our side. So basically, one group will be created where your team and from our side, one person, your single point of contact will be connected. And down the line also, if you're facing any difficulty or any things you forget or anything is there, that person will be supporting you on that front.
All right, that's great. And I'm getting a lot of questions. I'll try to address all of them one by one. We have it from Vinay again. Will it work in the locations where the internet speed is not that great? Sorry, this is from Arvind Singh. Will it work in the locations where the internet speed is not that great?
See, this is a light software. We have not kept it very heavy, but definitely internet is a prerequisite for this CRM because this is a digital platform. So internet need to be there. If it's slow, still software will support, but without internet, it will not work.
Okay. He means to ask if this internet is not that good. Probably they stay in a remote area. Maybe that is why the concern is. I'm sure we have a very light software, so
It's a
it
very
should
light software. So with the low internet speed, it will work perfectly, but internet is required.
All right. That's definitely a wonderful thing to have. So will the customization be one time, or you will as per requirement later too? Probably they want to say, will you keep updating them on the changes in the software?
So basically what we do, this is created for the education industry. Okay. So we take the feedbacks from our client. So time to time they share the feedback. Can we do this thing? So whatever things we like, or majorly it comes from all the partners to us, right? We immediately take that in the development part and we give to everyone. So from our side, like constantly, like we are in touch because dedicated person is there. We are constantly in touch with you and your team. So based on that, we plan our development schedule.
All right.
See, for example, this text functionality. So there was one very frequent kind of a thing we was constantly receiving. Like we are not only in the study abroad, we are having the multiple products or multiple services. Can one single CRM it will support to multiple products or multiple solutions? So we took it off and we developed, or we added the extra modular tags where you can handle within the same product. You can handle multiple products or multiple services.
That's right. That's informative. So we have another question from Naveen, who wants to know: will the payout information be safe, and will you customize it for immigration industry as well?
So payouts, so what we have given the upload option to you. This will be limited only for you. So it will not be shown to any other person. So all these other partition wise kind of a CRM is no shared kind of a CRM. So once you're uploading, okay, so it will be limited to you. After that, there's the option given in your CRM, the settings. So in the settings, so when you're creating the sub CRM, you need to define over there how much it need to be shown to your network people. Say for example, you are saying to me it's a 10%. This one person I'm giving 8%, second person is 7%. So you can configure over there, and it will work accordingly the way you want.
All right. So it can be customized for the immigration industry as well.
This is already used by immigration company, study abroad company, domestic admissions, and the educational consultants.
All right. And rest assured, based on the company requirement, we can just customize it.
We can configure it off. We can configure the platform. Okay. Customization, if some development is there and you want development only and only for you, so that will be probably on the charges basis on the development side if exclusive development is happening for you only.
That's great. We have an international prospect here who wants to know is can this work for us outside India?
Absolutely. So as Halima mentioned, we have the clients in UK, we have the clients in the Sri Lanka, we are having the clients in the Bangladesh, we are having clients in Canada. So it can be used anywhere across the globe. In fact, one client from the UK attended today's webinar and he shared his experience with us.
That's right. So yes, the answer to the question is definitely yes. Is it lifetime access or renewal required? Santosh,
So this is
definitely.
per annum charges. Okay. So if you look at, as Halima mentioned the previous slide, okay, if we just go and buy any of the cloud software, right? Any cloud software costs minimum 10K for the very less bandwidth, right? Here, you don't need to pay anything for the server charges separately. You just need to pay 79999 per annum. Your server charges, your backup charges, your maintenance charges, your security renewals, whatever security renewals are there. Because see, Google charge every year for the security configurations, SSLs, everything is inbuilt. This is per annum charges.
All right. We have a question from Suresh here who wants to know how to integrate domestic and abroad together. And do you have a mobile integration as well?
So, question number first, yes, this will support both. One CRM will support both domestic as well as international. In fact, we are having many clients who are in the both kind of admissions, and the same CRM supports both. Okay. When it comes on the mobile integration, I need to take it separately. So that question I cannot take in this forum because I need to understand your mobile app on that front.
All right. We have a question from Ahmed as well who wants to know any branch limitations if you have.
No.
There's no branch. Okay. Ajmal has a question, but I think probably he needs to write it a little more in detail. Can we get training on regional languages as per our branches locations?
Training is available in the two languages. You need to pick one, either in English or in Hindi.
Okay. I hope that answered the question, Ajmal. How we get extra space if required from Gurpreet?
So you can take any extra space, okay, whatever you want, as your industry is going. But I'm sure for 1 or 2 years or up to 3 years, I don't think so you'll be required more space. But once it's required the more space, it can be scaled annually. So as your business is growing, you can grow your space. And this comes with a separate query framework and the complete system framework. So say for example, database or the files has become say 10 lakhs, right? So it will process very fast. It's not only about the space, it's about the RAM. Automatically that will also increase proportionately as your space is consumed. It can't happen like you need to fetch one record, say for example, from 50 lakh records, right? So automatically that also will be taken care of. So your entire, along with your space, your entire infrastructure also will be scaled up in proportionately.
All right, thank you for that, Ankit. And we have definitely a new kind of a question from Pratap here who wants to know, can we add and track caller team? Even I want to know that.
Can we add?
And track the caller team, probably the telecallers he's talking about?
So if you're talking about IVR, sorry, if you're talking about this. Okay, if you're talking about the calling kind of a facility, and can that be recorded over here on that front? So that integration is available with most of the companies. If you already have taken any recording software or any calling software, okay, like any of the IVR solutions if you have taken. Apart from that, other way, if it's not there, then whatever status, so you need to make it mandatory to them, whatever discussion they are having with the client, they need to log it off in the system, so you can track each and everything in the platform. So basically, whatever companies we are having, they're having a telecalling team of 10 members, 15 members, 20 members. The entire objective is, yes, you can track whatever work they are doing through the platform. Or say if they are not updating anything, say for example, a candidate says, call me after 2 days. And say for example, they are not calling or they are not updating the status after 2 days. It will be logged over there that this person, these many tasks, like 30 tasks are delayed more than 2 days. Not only this, every day morning, you will receive one MIS in your email automatically. Okay, and that MIS will talk about your entire team performance, how many leads they are not following up, they are not calling it up, how many applications they have submitted, or whatever key parameters you are indicating in the platform. Ki Ankit, every day morning, can I get one MIS report that will highlight these critical parameters? That will come automatically morning or whatever time you are defining in your inbox.
All right, that's definitely a very good option that we can get. I will just probably take one last question from Kaushik. Is accounting, can you integrate the accounting as well?
So accounting, what we are having as of now is only two elements as of now is one, invoicing you can create, whether student has paid or not paid, that tracking you want to do, that can be done. Or if say some schedule is there of the payment, say for example, half payment they are doing now, half payment they will do after 1 month and remaining portion they will do after 6 months. That tracking you want to do it, that is possible. Or invoicings. So up to here it will be done, but it's not a substitute of a tally. Invoice numbers and all these things, everything you can manage from here.
All right, that's good to know. We have three more questions now. I'll just take these last three questions
You can
maybe.
take it off, no problem.
Yeah. Suresh has a question that you mentioned about SMS facility. What about bulk WhatsApp?
See, bulk WhatsApp, let me tell you, including the WhatsApp also, okay? Don't allow to send the bulk WhatsApp because number will be blocked, okay? If you're sending the bulk WhatsApp. So what we are having, the transactional WhatsApp message, okay? There are certain cracks are available in the market if you're sending the bulk WhatsApp, but in that case, message or WhatsApp will not go from your number. In that case, WhatsApp will go from the virtual numbers that system is keep on spinning over. Because if you're sending a number and if too many bulk WhatsApp you are giving, WhatsApp as a company may block that thing. So WhatsApp, we are providing the transactional WhatsApp, what we are providing, okay, that will go from the system. If you want to send the bulk WhatsApp and you are fine to send the WhatsApp from different numbers, okay, just one-way communication, like, okay, I want to communicate something, up to that level, it can be done. But officially, WhatsApp don't provide bulk WhatsApp facility.
Okay. Is it available on Android app also or only in window by Rinku?
So as of now, this is available only in the window. Okay. Mobile app we are working on. Once it's available, it will be updated to everyone.
All right. And Ajmal again has a question. Can we integrate VoIP in the CRM so that calls get auto-generated and I can increase the productivity of telecallers?
Yes.
Or maybe a dial-up software?
Yes. You can choose your vendors. We already have done the integration with multiple vendors. So if you're having any vendors like My Operator or any of the vendor you can choose, we can also suggest to you. And if you want that integration, that's possible. It can be done in the same platform, integration of calls.
All right. So I guess that will be it. Ankit, thank you so much for answering all the questions patiently. And thank you, all of you, for keeping it a two-way session with interactive questions. I hope the reviews provided will help you. The demo provided will definitely help you understand the business requirement that you may have. All right. And our business team will reach out to you in the next 3 hours to ensure that we share the information with you and help you sign up. All right. And so that's it for today. We'll definitely look forward working with you. And I'm sure in the next webinar that we will have, I will have one of your reviews with us. And I can assure you that it will be a positive one. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for taking your time out and with, giving us all the time here and all the interesting questions. So we'll look forward working with you all. We'll look forward having you on board with us. Thank you, Ankit, and definitely if Tarindu and Jasdeep can get this information. Thank you so much for taking the time out. So thank you, everyone, one and all. Have a great day ahead and stay safe. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.